Welcome to your weekly look inside Hilltopper Athletics. I'm your host, Jack Connolly. We got a huge week of hoops on the Hilltop this week on the men's and women's side. I'll be joined alongside head men's basketball coach Andre Cook, as well as assistant women's basketball coach Kiana Clark. Let's get right into it. Coach, you had a big week last week.
Yeah.
You told me you're going to find out who your team is on this road trip.
Yeah.
What'd you find out?
I thought that we showed some toughness, I mean, we came out the last 2 weeks, it's always hard to start off on the road when school starts. A lot of guys are just getting into class or on the road for back-to-back weeks. It feels like you just unpack and then you're back on the road again. It's the road trip did not start off great in the first half against Tyler a couple weeks ago. Got down, I think, as many as 16. But after that, we came back, cut that game to 1. We beat a very good Dallas Baptist team. And then, all right, we had to regroup, come on back. Oklahoma Christian is very talented. And we kind of controlled that game the majority of the way. And then on a one-day prep, a very difficult Fort Smith team that jumped on us early. We came back, we made some winning plays at the end to win 3 out of 4 on the road. So a good road 2 weeks for us.
It's tough to go on the road for any college basketball player.
Yeah.
How'd you get the guys ready in this kind of new adjustment period?
Yeah, I just think that they know every game is important. It's just as I always tell them, Jack, and they're tired of probably hearing me say this, there's a path on the highway for us to be successful, right? There is a path for us, and it's a path of playing the right way, knowing scout and report, sharing the basketball, playing with energy, and togetherness, which is a lot of traits a lot of teams need. But for us to be successful, that's the path. When we deviate off of that path, then we can be beat, right? So I think the guys are understanding that, and I thought we were, for the most part, in that path, doing the right things. Multiple games had a whole starting 5 and double digits. So I was pleased with that, with all the stuff that's been going on with the guys, and now we're back home and see what we can do.
We're talking about a path.
Yeah.
How do you continue on that path to success and stay in the thick of things in this conference with these next 2 games at home?
You just have to keep your head down, right? This conference you see it with good teams that sometimes the schedule catches up with you, and now you're on a 4-game losing streak, right? That's happened to teams. So you really can't get too high, can't get too low, right? After the Kingsville loss, we lost 2 in a row for the first time. We just have to put our head down and then get ready for Dallas Baptist. You have to win that game. So I think that's what it's just. Today in practice, as we get ready for a very talented Permian Basin team and a well-coached team, we just have to put our head down and go to work on this one. You start peeking ahead, you start looking at the standings, you start thinking about, we could be this spot, you get yourself in trouble. Know what our path is to success, keep your head down, keep working. I know it sounds so coaching cliche, but that has to be the way we do it.
In this new era of college basketball, where it seems like there's turnover every single year, you don't get guys for the entire 4 years. You're getting parts of their careers. How important is it for you as a coach to have 2 1,000-point scorers who are college journeymen, who've been around, to be a mentor or just anything you need to the young guys?
I think, those are our 2 guys in their last years of eligibility, right? Uche and Mason. Kind of both had circuitous routes to get to St. Ed's. Uche stayed in the NCAA his whole time for Division I RGV to here at St. Ed's. Mason has been at UTA, he's been at Collin County, he's been down here, so he's been at a few stops along the way. But they're all here now, right? And whether, we have both those guys for 2 years, and to have over 1,000 points, I said this to both of them, to the whole team the other day, whatever stat it is, only 5% play college basketball, right? Whatever, any level. And to have that type of career over 4+ years is a credit to both of those guys. I'm thrilled that they're both here, and they should be proud of that accomplishment.
I'm here with forward Mason Hicks, the men's basketball team. Mason, you passed 1,000 career points this year. Just along this road, what's this journey been for you?
Man, it's been a long one. I'm in my senior season, my 5th year. It's a great accomplishment. It just kind of shows all the work that we put in as players, and to get this far, it means a lot to get to that mark.
You've had a lot of new pieces this year in this new landscape of college basketball. What's it been like for this team with so many new pieces to have such great success this year?
No, yeah, man, we've been doing really well. I think it all just starts with like the players we have in the locker room and on the court. Like we know the people we have and the talent we have, and when you have that type of talent in this group, it just kind of feeds off of each other. That's why we move the ball so well, we play together, and that's why you see so many points.
How much of your success can be attributed to team chemistry?
I'd say a lot of it. A lot of the guys are always hanging out outside of the court, outside of the gym, doing things. On the court, we just want to be the best, so we know to make the right play, we have to play together and just do the next right thing always.
All right, good luck the rest of the way. Appreciate you joining me.
Thank you.
Joined alongside graduate student Uche Dibiamaka. He joined the 1,000 points in his college career club this past week versus Oklahoma Christian. Uche, what's this journey been for you?
It's been a long one. It's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs, but I mean, I'm on the final stretch, got a couple more months of college basketball, and it's cool to hit that milestone.
You talk about it, it's been a long road. You've been a long way from Australia to UT Rio Grande Valley to St. Ed's. We could talk all day about what it's been, the basketball player, the improvement. What's this journey been like for Uche the man?
I mean, a lot of growth, trying to basically just uncovering more and more layers of myself as I just like growing to becoming like a fully grown man, full grown adult. So just the whole transition from being a high school kid to being a freshman all the way up to being a grad transfer. So it's been rewarding. It's definitely been rewarding.
Cook talked about you're your guy that the team can rely on. A voice in the locker room and on the court, whether you need a bucket or you need to lock somebody down. What's that growth been for you?
I mean, it's been cool because as like a freshman, as a young guy, you always look up to the older guys, see like you're trying to learn, pick their brains, just be like a sponge, take in as much as you can. And then as time goes on, like eventually you find yourself on the other end of the stick where you're the guy that people, I like to think people look up to me at least. I like to think that, so it's cool being on the other end.
What's it like being that defender of the team where you can guard any position?
It's tough, man. It's tough, but I take it with pride. Like I enjoy having the tough assignments. I take a lot of pride in it. The way I used to play basketball in my old school is just ingrained like a defensive mindset. So I think I'll have that with me forever, wherever I go, whoever I play for. So it's tough, but it's definitely fun. It's very fun.
All right, man. Good luck the rest of the way. We got 2 huge games this week.
Yeah.
On the Lone Star Conference Digital Network. Good luck. Appreciate you coming on.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
Basketball. Gives it back up to Ramos. Ramos guarded by Edmondson, gets it down low. And the good passing from St. Edwards leads to an easy bucket for Sean Ellington.
All right, Coach. Appreciate you coming on. Good luck this week. We got 2 big ones this week.
Yeah. Angelo, Permian and Angelo. It's going to be a good week.
All right, don't miss both of them. Tip off Thursday against Permian Basin at 7:30, and then on Saturday against Angelo at 3 o'clock. 2 huge games with Lone Star Conference implications.